Alrighty, you guys ready to make bouncy balls? I've never done this before, so we're going to do this together. This one's not really a science experiment, it's more of a STEM activity, but it'll be a lot of fun, I hope. So what you guys will need is you're going to need bag number 3. Inside of bag number 3, you're going to find 3 white little bags. The one that kind of looks like that is borax. It kind of moves like this, alright? I should have labeled them. I was not thinking. The next one's kind of crunchy. It's powder, but it's kind of crunchy feeling if you feel it. That's cornstarch. And the last one is liquid, and it moves really slow. That's glue. So you're going to need that one. And out of bag number 2, you're going to need your food coloring. Okay, so if you need to take this out of bag number 2 and borrow it for this activity and then put it back in bag number 2 so you've got it for that experiment, you can do that. If you've already done experiment with bag number 2 and you have this loose, just grab it. Or maybe you've got another favorite food coloring in your house that you want to do instead. You can grab that too. All right, so grab those things. You're also going to need 2 cups or small bowls. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to fill a cup about half a cup of warm water. So I'm going to go do that. All right, there's my half cup of warm water. And then I'm going to get the really loose powder. That's borax. You can pour the whole thing in there, and then you got to mix it up. So let's do that. We're making something called a solution. When you mix something else when you mix 2 things together, it makes a solution. And when it dissolves, that means it looks like one thing in the end. We're going to stir it up. When it's warm water, it melts a little bit faster. It dissolves a little bit faster, I should say. All right. It's pretty well dissolved. There's my borax water solution. I'm just going to stick that down here for now. In the second cup, you're going to take your cornstarch and pour it in. It's a little bit tricky. Likes to stick in there, doesn't it? Interesting. And you're going to take your glue. You're going to squeeze all of that out. I like to make my fingers like this, and I put them right there, and then I just squeeze it down the bag, and it comes out. You might need some help with this, and that's okay. You can ask for help. Make sure you get most of it out. It's tricky, using those fine motor skills. Alright, so I mixed both of those together, and I'm going to grab my spoon again and mix those so that they're pretty well mixed. Mix, 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 mix. And then you can add some food coloring. I'm going to do like 2 drops and see how it works. 1, 2, and then you can mix that in. Make it kind of cool. Alright. Then grab your solution. There's that big word. Your solution of borax and water. And here's the cool part. Are you ready? You're going to scoop out your glue and cornstarch. Whoops. And you might have to do a couple scoops. And you're going to dump it right in your water. All right. And once it's in there, count to 20. I have to use my finger. I'm going to get a little messy. Feels funny. All right, now count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, I'm going to use my spoon again, and I'm going to dig it out. It probably feels kind of funny. And then you're just going to roll it. Try rolling it into a ball. It's kind of sticky. I think it might need to sit a little bit longer. If it feels kind of wet and flubbery, It might need to sit in the cornstarch just a little bit longer. Maybe I'll count to 10. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's see if that helped. Oh, it's got some air bubbles in it. Maybe that's why. Okay, so I noticed that I had to use just a little bit more cornstarch. Luckily, we had some in our cupboard. So if you need more cornstarch, see if you can find some in your cupboard. I'm sorry I didn't send enough home. Hopefully it works without that though, without a little extra. So I've rolled it into a ball, and now, here we go, we're going to try it. Will it bounce? You ready? Woo! Let me try it again so you can see it. You ready? It bounces! It's not like a super high bouncy ball, but that's okay. It's kind of cool. Oh, I think I'm going to go play with this. Maybe the cats will like it. What do you think? All right. Great job today.